Welcome everyone to Lubbock, Texas and Jones AT&T Stadium, home to the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And this crowd, as always, will be rowdy because they've been gearing up since early this morning. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Colorado's offense takes the field. And there he is. When you have a guy like this, you don't mind Bill. Around the running game, guys.
And he's a grown man. There's no doubt about it. This offense runs through him. Everybody gets their emotion, and everything is built on him and around him.
And everybody knows this guy's going to touch the football, and still, defenses can't stop him. He can run through tackles and make big things happen.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. I'm not sure you have much in the script to convert a third and this long on the opening drive. He's looking downfield to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. So Texas Tech's offense will go to work for the first time today. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be peeking that way from the free safety position.
Yeah, he's been watching the film. This dude in the middle, man, he can light people up. So you can't tiptoe. You got to be aggressive and run in there. But this is a pretty interesting matchup today.
And I love safeties that make receivers think. Make them know they're going to be there over the middle of the field, and you better think twice about catching that football.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll run the sneak for it. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to throw. It's Morton. Moving away from pressure. Got out of trouble and throws. Pass on the way. It's kicked off. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Fast motion from the offense. He'll set up to throw. Coming after it. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Buffaloes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Snap it to the back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Colorado! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now, we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, tune up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. And this setter downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Give to the running back. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Fires to the tight end. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They run the reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They had this drive going, but they face a 2nd and 15. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And that pass picked off. Welcome, everyone, to Lubbock, Texas, Jones AT&T Stadium, where their tortillas will be flying in celebration and in support of their beloved Texas Tech Red Raiders. The Red Raiders will put total under to crank us up. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will get the first possession of the game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around him doing their job to make it a good.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong that you can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Miller. And the defense drags him down. And the Buffaloes in the hurry-up. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Makes the grab over the middle. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Right back to the well. Oh, the sweet feet. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs! I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And this figures to be just a tremendous matchup of big play receivers, Jesse.
And because of their skills, Reese, you're going to see all types of ways in how they use them, right? They're going to throw it to them. They'll throw screens. They'll get jet sweeps. Get these guys as many touches as you can.
Well, and the good thing is, if you're a defense, you're used to it. You see this guy in practice every day. Now you're seeing another guy that's elite. Which defense can rise to the challenge and get a few stops and maybe nullify the playmaker?
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Steps away. He'll throw it. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Hands it off. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a crease, it's Brooks. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it that? Well, you call it so third down becomes an easier down. It's not third and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They thought they had a good... Did not work. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. So he... Welcome, everyone, to Lubbock, Texas, and Jones AT&T Stadium, home to the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And this crowd, as always, will be rowdy because they've been gearing up since early this morning. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Red Raiders offense will take the first swing of the game. And this guy is a big-time star. Just an electricity follows him onto the field.
He's a workhorse, too, Reese. This is a definition of a bell cow running back. He can carry the load for his offense and put his football team on his back.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Kelly. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Let's see what they've got on second down. Running back searching for a hole. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. Dropping back, it's Morton. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. They try to pop a run on the draw. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Going to run it. It's Brooks. And the Red Raiders will keep this drive going.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. 3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And it looks as if... And they fake it. He wants to throw. And that pass, not surprisingly, is incomplete. The Buffaloes offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The give to the back. That's a good run to give them some breathing room. Pick up a 3 out to the 5. The Buffaloes want to move quickly. Looking to throw at Sanders. Safe completion on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Buffaloes will punt this one away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Working that left side now. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. The Red Raiders are on the move. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Trying to run it in the red zone. He's got 4, and he's down at the 12. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. It'll be a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt.
Number 99 on the field goal.
And this one splits the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Ole Miss found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win. But this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Oxford.
It's complete to the right.
It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Dropping back, it's Sanders. They get to him as he throws. And the pass hits, picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they got it at the 48. 1st down here for the offense. On the move, it's Brooks. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pulls it in. It's Brooks. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. They move the tight end all over. Out of the gun, the inside kid. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
Get it out on the screen. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. To the ground, he's got it again. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Morton. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Wow, what a play. We're going to need to see that again to make sure he makes this catch and gets the foot in bounds. That was a great acrobatic play, understanding where you're at on the field to make that big catch.
10, Colorado, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their position on offense. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close then.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country with a big lead in this game.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
The run from the shotgun. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal for this offense. Trying to bully their way in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, this situation on the field, this defense has their hands full because this running back just seems to have a nose for the end.
Quarterback sneak for the touchdown. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. It was finished off with the quarterback sneak. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Looking to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Hayden. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
Throws a nice completion there for a 1st down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
A strike downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. He's got it on the run, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Great job understanding where you're at on the field. And I know it sounds very simple, but I run that out route, I start getting towards the sidelines. I got to feel it. I don't have time to look down.
Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's just excellent cover. Cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Feeling some heat. That stiff arm got him a little space, but he'll be knocked down at the 11. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. The Red Raiders will punt it away on 4th down. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Back to throw, it's Sanders. Makes his connection. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He'll send out 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And now this offense will take the field again. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. This time on target. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Brooks. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And he got a hand in there and knocks it away incomplete. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Takes it the other way. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to pass, it's Sanders. They're working that left side. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Buffaloes will call on their punt team. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing...
He's loose. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Off the play fake on first down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
On second down, wants to throw. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will...
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. The throw. He looks that one in nicely. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. And the Red Raiders will line it up on 1st and 10. Shakes off the tackler. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Give to the running back. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Still running at the 40. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. They couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that one.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Brooks. They'd hoped to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. He'll start this drive firing. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. The Buffaloes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
They'll ride the hot hand. And into the end zone. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Missouri was able to finish off a close one in Columbia. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They're going to run it to the right. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Morton. Throws for the tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to make magic with his feet. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. They've got it. At the 42. Give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And it's loose. And the ball is going to land out of bounds. They'll maintain possession and pick up a few yards in the process. The offense fortunate to still have the ball, but also facing a big 3rd down. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And the Red Raiders with the 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Brooks. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. He'll come out throwing on first down, using the quick game. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. And the Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great.
Running toward the tape. He's at the 10. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Unleashes one. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Well, things have gone pretty well so far, right? You've got the lead, you're playing at home, it's late, and you just need a few more of these completions to ice the game. That time, couldn't come away with it. It's a nice play by the defender, knocking it down.
He'll take a deep shot here. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The offense set for a 1st down play. He wants to throw. He's got his man across the middle. They stop him just a length or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the...
And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Red Raider. How about that D coming up with a play like that? Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Quarterback empties his backfield. Dropping back, it's Sanders. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Bucks! Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? You can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
The give, and tick, 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 tick. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. You've got a 3rd and manageable, back up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. To the ground with the back. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. We've reached the 2-minute warning, in this offense trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Power football with the run. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. He finds his man. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. He was really bothered by those 2 picks he threw in that loss last week, but he's been much more comfortable, much more certain in this one.
He had the one blunder, the one mistake that he probably wishes he could have back, but did a great job rebounding from that. Listen.